as everybody knows by now, I attended the B.A.P LA concert this year, the Party Baby concert that was in LA. And I live in Seattle, so I had to first of all figure out how I was gonna get there. At first, I was not even gonna go to this concert. It's insane, but ask my best friend, Jackie, and she will tell you how I almost wasn't gonna go. I had told her that I couldn't really afford to go to the concert and maybe I'll just have to catch them the next time they have a world tour because, let's be honest, it's B.A.P. They're gonna have another world tour. So, leading up to the concert, from the announcement of the concert to the actual day the tickets went on sale, I had been prepared to not be going. Yeah, I felt bad because B.A.P is literally my favorite group in K-pop. I adore them so much. And yeah, I felt bad not being able to see them and not being able to spend my money so that they can have more and so I could support them. But, you know, you do what you gotta do, and as an adult, what the fuck is that? I was gonna help my friend buy her ticket because I know she either had work or school. I think it was work because it was a Monday that these tickets went on sale. I have no idea. But I was gonna help her buy her ticket, and I was in the process of doing it and everything, but she had already been able to do it as well. And we were on the phone the whole time. And after she got her ticket, I was like, damn, I feel really bad that I'm not going to this concert. Like in my soul, in my chest, I felt it. It hurt. And I was just like, man, I really wanna go. And she was like, you know, I could buy your ticket, you can just pay me back later, but I feel really bad if you didn't want to go. Because me and Jackie, we go to our concerts together. It's like there's only ever been 2 concerts that I've been to without her. But yeah, we always know that we're gonna spend bank when we see B.A.P because B.A.P is literally our favorite group. You know, that's the group I got her into K-pop with, and I'm not gonna explain that story because, you know what, that's a story for another video. Leading up to the concert, I didn't even know what to expect. You know, I knew that after a while, I found out pretty late that they were bringing fans on stage based on each member would pick a fan out of this concert area. Each member would pick a fan. I literally did not even know that there were themes until the day of the LA concert. I was not prepared for that. Like I was saying, Yong Guk's theme was street, and I was like, well shit, I'm just wearing like a jean jacket, a large Stussy t-shirt that I got in the men's section at my job, and some thigh-high boots today. I was wearing like Adidas and lines, some slides, because, you know, I wasn't gonna stand in those heels all day. I was like nervous thinking about it, knowing that I was gonna be picked, and I wanted to like go up as front as possible to be seen and so I can be picked. But there was this other girl that I was with who was also a Yong Guk fan. We really thought that he would pick her since she was picked as well. She had a painting for him, everything. So if you see the fan cams and stuff, that painting was actually, that belonged to my friend Miracles, and that's why I thought she got picked, because it was so easy to see, you know, and it was obviously for Yong Guk. She had a BYG headband, and she was wearing really awesome street outfits. She had hand-drawn her overalls and everything. She put so much effort into this. So I was like, you know what, it's gonna be me or her, me or her. I don't want it to be nobody else. And he was like, you, because we were standing right next to each other, but I felt like she stood out a little bit more because of her getup and also her painting. So I'm pushing Miracle to the front because I think that Yong Guk picked her. But he goes like, you. I'm like pointing at myself, and he's like, yes, you. And I was like, oh shit, I think Yong Guk picked me. So me and Miracle both end up at the front, and so the security guard is right over there at the gate that blocks off the stage. There's like a space between the stage. This is the fans, this is the space, and this is the stage. And so there's the security guard and also one of the staff. She's all asking, which one? And he was like, her. And so she grabs my arm, and I was like, oh shit, hold on now. So I go to comfort my friend Miracle and everything, because I'm freaking out. I was like, I really thought he had picked her, and people were all pushing and everything, so I told people to back off a little bit so I could get over the gate. Security tried to help me get over the gate, but I wasn't about that, because first of all, B.A.P's right there, and I don't want to seem like no weak punk in front of them. So I'm like, nah, I got this, hold my light stick. Made this man hold my light stick. Like this big old security guard was holding my B.A.P light stick while I pushed myself up and threw my legs over the gate so I can get over. And that's when Him Chan was like, woo! And I'm like, I'm not wearing pants, so I'd go woo too, because I think I have nice legs. I know, I'm just kind of freaking out internally thinking about the fact that I'm about to be on stage with B.A.P. The staff in the back were literally like, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. I was like, is this really happening? Oh my God. And they're all laughing at me and stuff. It honestly was a lot more funny getting up to the stage. It was super hilarious. I had tunnel vision for Yong Guk. Like, I could barely see anything else. As soon as I came out on the stage, I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And I was like, no, I wanna make a good impression. So I come out on the stage doing what I normally do. That's how I am. the person that I was on stage is not a made up person. That literally is like not only me being a fangirl because I'm such a big fan of B.A.P, but I am a bit of a mood maker and I like to have fun. I like to make people laugh also. So when I came out on stage, it was like, okay, let me get this party started. Hey, hey. Hey, and I mean, it worked. B.A.P was laughing, so if they found it funny, if they like it, I love it. So right after all that, I look at Yong Guk again, and I immediately, I won't say I shut down. I will say that I definitely got really, really shy and shocked because he wanted a hug. And I was like, oh my God, and he's been standing here like this with his arms open waiting for me to hug him. So I'm like, okay. I hugged Bong Yong Guk, y'all. Like, what is life? Oh my God. I have literally succeeded at everything with that hug. After that hug, I felt fucking invincible. I felt like I could go do a marathon like Junu Shan does, like Shan Ro. I feel like I could do the stuff that he does. I felt like I could go build a house and like plant a garden that not only has flowers but has fresh fruits and vegetables, and then get a farm so that I never have to buy food from the grocery store again. It was insane. Like, oh my God. And I was freaking out so much, like, y'all. Oh, I still can't believe that had happened. After I'm done freaking out over the fact that it's Bong Yong Guk and I'm on stage with B.A.P, like everybody but Jung Up is right there. Like, I wish Jung Up had been there because, oh God, it would have been so nice. And I feel like I owe him because of High Touch, and I'm gonna tell y'all about what it was when I got to High Touch later. So I finally sit down next to him and I'm like trying to relax and everything. And so Yong Guk asked me what my name is. Honestly, I didn't remember it at the time. That's why I said time out, hold on. First of all, I told Bong Yong Guk time out. I'm so ghetto. I really just needed a moment because, like I said, I still got tunnel vision for Yong Guk. Like, honestly, the other members, like, I won't say I wasn't thinking about them. I was aware that they were there, but I'm in love over here and I get to see him up close and personal and he's talking directly to me rather than just being a high touch. So I needed a moment to recollect myself, and that's when y'all saw me doing this. Yong Guk doing this to me was not okay because he literal life, like, I felt like, you know how dementors be sucking the life out of you and stuff like that? That's what it felt like. Only I felt happy. I was okay with him taking the life from me. And so I told him, you can't do that. So that's when y'all saw this. I told him, you can't do that. I just straight up told him, like, it's not happening because I will freak out and I will lose everything. My mind, my shit, my tits, all of it. I'm losing it just thinking about it. That's why I had to have my tea. I'm on stage. I finally get to tell him my name and everything. And so now I know B.A.P knows me. B.A.P knows who I am. Yong Guk knows my name. He said my name. Yong Guk said, give it up for Kayla. Yong Guk said Kayla. He said Kayla like 3 times. Say my name, and no one is, even though like there was a whole concert around you, you still said, I wish you said I love you. Hey, 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 hey. Anywho, he asked me what I wanted to drink, and I just chose water. I felt like I needed an actual drink at that moment, and I wanted to take a shot. I didn't even know if they had shots there, but I've seen like in previous fan videos and stuff like that somebody had mixed drinks and it was terrible. I just said, you know what? I'm thirsty as fuck right now. I need water. Plus I want to make a good impression. The funniest thing about that water bottle, hold on now, I still have the water bottle. This is the water bottle that not only did I toast with Bong Yong Guk with, I also was handed it by Jung Dae-hyun, who is my best friend Jackie's bias, ultimate bias. So I'm like, I wish I could hold on to that bottle for dear life, but I could barely even like think, so I had to set it down because otherwise I probably would have spilled water everywhere, because I did that last year and I'll tell you guys about that also in a separate video. He asked me if I'm having fun, and like I said, I still have tunnel vision. I'm still stuck on stupid. I don't even know why I said hold up. I said hold up. I just couldn't respond, so I told him I can't breathe, which kind of true. I really couldn't. I was like, he was still sucking the life out of me just from his presence alone. By the way, if anybody makes fun of me while I do this, we're fighting, okay? I don't care. I saw Zello in the fan cams. Somebody posted it on Instagram and I found it and he was teasing me. That's how I knew. He was like, yes, baby, yes. And I was like, first of all, you're a baby, stop it. Second of all, you making fun of your Nuna? Because I am older than you by 2 years, okay? I finally am able to tell him, and obviously, you know, I'm a go hard or go home kind of person. I was so excited, I just straight up said, hell yeah. And that's the truth, you know, was having a lot of fun. It's like, how can you not have fun when you're sitting next to your favorite group? Like, it really feels like a dream came true. If I had died right after that concert, I would have died happy. No, not right after the concert, because some other stuff happened after the concert. So he asked me where I'm from. Of course, I flew out from Seattle. I moved to Seattle recently and back in September with my husband before we got married. I told him that I was born in Oakland because I want people to know I'm from the Bay, okay? I don't claim Seattle as my home, but Seattle is where I live. Oakland is my hometown, so I had to let him know. And I heard a lot of people representing for the Bay Area, so I got you, Bay Area. Yes, I almost screamed out some E40-ish. And so he told me that he hears it's very nice. And honestly, a lot of people say Seattle's nice. It is nice. It just rains a lot, and I can't deal with that. First of all, my curls can't handle it, so that's why I have it in a protective style right now that needs to be taken out. Do not judge me. Oh God, the question of a lifetime. The question that made up the rest. This is the question that he asked me that actually turned me into a meme. Okay, I found this meme on B.A.P viral, and I had been tagged to it by my friends, and everybody was like, oh my God, Kayla, that's you. Kayla, that's you. Oh my God, Kayla's so famous now. And I was like, what the fuck did everybody talk about? So I click on it. I'm a fucking meme. Go to Instagram at Dahin's Wrinkles. And this person made a meme of that exact moment when Yong Guk asked me, do you have a boyfriend? And I was like, oh shit, did Yong Guk really just ask me that? Hold on now, wait, hold on. Did you ask me this? Did you, hold on, what? I did not know how to handle that. I was freaking out, and I was married by the time the concert happened. I got married in November. Yong Guk, you couldn't come ask me that earlier? You couldn't ask me before I said I do? Really? It could have been us, yo. It was just late, and I couldn't help it. But I always told my husband that I would leave him if Bang Yong Guk ever said that he wanted me. I have legit said this to my husband before. I was like, honestly, honey, if Bang Yong Guk ever said, I want you, honey, I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. I'm going to Korea. I'm never coming back. Maybe to visit, but y'all never see me again. I sound shady, but y'all, come on now. I'm still a fangirl. And me being married ain't changing that. All right? Now, I ain't no hoe, but it's Bang Yong Guk. So I ended up telling him that I'm married, and of course, everybody loses their heads. Everybody loses their shit. I had never heard so many ohs since I watched that video of, what is it? Who is it again? Superfire. Yeah, the Superfire rapper guy or something like that. I heard so many of Yong Guk's face, Dahin's face, Zello's face, Himchan when he finally caught up with the conversation, his face. Heck, even Danny, the guy who was sitting there translating, was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, internally, because I did not mean to say that I was married. I literally was not gonna say that. I knew what I was gonna say, and I was gonna say, hell nah, you asking to apply? But my subconscious is more loyal to my husband than I thought it would be, and it did not have my back at that moment. And it's funny because later on I found out that at the Germany concert, Dahin had asked the girl he picked to come on stage if she had a boyfriend or if she was married. And I feel like I really, like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like I really had a lot to do with that. I set a standard, and now like they're gonna be cautious about their fans for forever. I've been a fan of them since 2012, okay? I'm the same age as Youngjae, so maybe it's a little bit surprising that I'm already married so young. I don't think he was expecting that. I don't think anybody was expecting that. They didn't look like they was expecting that. And I wish I hadn't said what I was saying, because I wasn't expecting that. But it happened, and B.A.P knows I'm married. But I'm still a fan, and I love you guys so much. Please don't think this is Yong Guk. You can still take me, okay? It's all right. I already warned my husband. He always look at me like this. Yeah, sure, whatever. But I have warned him, so if it happens, he can't say I didn't warn him. But after that, I feel like it got a little awkward with Yong Guk, at least to an extent, because then he was like, I have something for you, and that's when he pulled out and went to film me, and me dabbing with Himchan. God, that was so amazing, me and Himchan, because I was dabbing. I didn't see Himchan's first dab after I was introduced and I dabbed. Himchan had dabbed right after. I didn't see, because again, tunnel vision for Bang Yong Guk. So Himchan's all the way over here, Yong Guk's on this other side, which is amazing because honestly they're like my two favorites sitting right beside me. Himchan bias wrecked the shit out of me in 2016 when he performed SNS solo. I was like, oh God, not only is Kim Himchan more beautiful in person than he is ever going to be on camera. This fool is literally, if you have not seen Kim Him Chan physically in person, then you don't really know exactly how beautiful he is, because the cameras do not do him justice. Yes, he looks great on camera, but he looks freaking amazing in person. Like, oh my God, is it even okay for somebody to be this handsome? And I love me some Yong Guk, and if it wasn't for my super strong feelings for Bang Yong Guk that I feel really run deep into my soul, Him Chan would have bias-respected me, and I would have been like, hold on now, Yong Guk, hold on, you're gonna have to take a seat for a second because Kim Him Chan over here. But it was funny because I'm like dabbing with Him Chan, he dabbed, and I was like, hey, dab. And then I said, it's lit, which I really think was inspiration for Him Chan's birthday post when he was like posting the venue for his birthday party. His caption was, it's lit. And I was like, you ain't never said that before. You know you got that from me. It's nice to know that I leave such a strong impression though. Maybe it's just all in my head though. Y'all, all this talking is really tiring. I never thought I would get tired from talking so much. I normally don't have, it doesn't happen to me. My family's always saying, don't you ever run out of breath? No. If I'm still talking, I'm obviously still breathing, right? So dabbing with Him Chan was amazing. And while Yong Guk got up, I got to say hi to all the other members. I had said hi to Young Jae first before anybody. Like while Yong Guk was getting fixed up by Daehin trying to look good for me, you know? I had said hi to Young Jae, and I said hi to Young Jae first because Yong Guk is my favorite, but Young Jae is my chingu, okay? I feel like we're the same age and everything, so I felt like a special connection. I was like, Young Jae, I feel your pain of being a 94 liner. But then I, fist bumped Zello, and then I shook Daehin's hand, and I shook Him Chan's hand, and that's what inspired the dabbing with Him Chan again, and we were just dabbing together. And I have that on video, so it's really cool to know that that happened. And so Yong Guk sits down next to me, and I don't know if anybody else thought about it, but Yong Guk was being real greedy with that camera. He was being real greedy with his camera time with me. I'm like, I know I'm cute, Yong Guk, but you gotta give the other members some camera time. You lucky Zolo got caught in the video very last minute, when I freaked out when you were done filming before we said bye to the camera. And then I said, why are you so handsome? So in the video, when you guys see me holding my hair like this and I'm like bending down, it's because I literally just stopped to take a moment and appreciate his looks. And I screamed it at him. And I was like, why are you so handsome? And he burst out laughing. Him and Zella burst out laughing. And I think Him Chan laughed too, but I'm not entirely sure. Getting that video freaked me out. I didn't know that I was gonna be getting the actual film footage. And because I hadn't really seen any of the other fan cams before, because it takes me a long time to get to fan cams. It really does. I will watch the performances immediately as soon as they're out and everything, but when it comes to fan cams, it takes me a long time. This concert was literally the first time it didn't take me a long time to get to fan cams because I was in them. I was featured on K Music and Black Women. Shout out to y'all, because I love you. Y'all featured me actually twice, or was it 3 times? A bunch of other babies, like I went and searched the hashtag and I found so much other footage and videos. Again, Daehin's Wrinkles, thank you so much for that meme. It really like lit up my life. Also, it was just such an amazing experience because not only did I hold Bang Yong Guk's hand, but he was talking directly to me, looking in my eyes, and it just felt good as a fan to be up there. And, it makes me realize that dreams really do come true, and if you think something hard enough, it can happen. And I highly believe in that. That is something that I've always believed. And it's under a theory of quantum physics. Quantum physics, consciousness affects reality. And I've always believed that because I always know that if I want something, it's gonna happen because I'm gonna make it happen. I know in my mind, I changed my mindset to know that this is gonna happen. I feel like that's why I ended up getting picked at B.A.P, at the B.A.P concert, because I was like, I'm gonna get picked. I'm gonna make sure I get picked. I'm gonna do what I can to get picked. As it is, I'm a 5'10" black woman with braids that have jewelry in it. Plus I ended up wearing heels, so I was actually like 6 feet that day. So my physical appearance might be a real big reason on why I got picked. I don't know, a lot of great stuff ends up happening to me when I go to concerts and everything, so I just kind of expected something great to happen to me again. And it did, and it was literally the best concert I've ever been to, best concert experience. I was close to the stage, so I was able to watch all the performances. There was a moment during the closing where me and Yong Guk made eye contact, and we both just burst out laughing. It's funny, it is funny. It was just kind of awkward too, because I was like, I curved Yong Guk, y'all, and he knows it, and that's just so sad, and I didn't want to. I didn't mean to, y'all. I did it. I would rewind time. If I could rewind time and do that over again and just tell him nah, but you can put in your application, or Oppa, I thought I was your baby. You know, I had so many corny things in my head that it just didn't come out of my mouth. I had word vomit and it just happened, you know? But it was an amazing experience. I got to hug Yong Guk again, and I got to shout out my sandwich squad. And the sandwich squad is basically everybody that I had lined up with that I met in line that day. And I also got to meet somebody that was in my Facebook group from the first B.A.P concert that they had. And we have been going on strong since 2013. So it's really nice that I got to see people from other concerts that I had met before for the second time, you know. And I met up with friend Renata, who I met at Block B. We worked together at the Block B concert. It was just such a good experience to not only meet other fans, but to meet B.A.P as well. It's experiences like that that make me appreciate K-pop more and more every single day, because not only do I get really good interactions whenever I do go to these concerts, but I meet the most amazing people, and that's the best part, because it's already so hard to meet other K-pop fans. Everywhere I've been lucky that K-pop has gotten so popular, so now I am meeting more people regularly. Plus I work in retail in a place where it's really touristy, so I meet a lot of different people, and I have met a lot of other K-pop fans. It's just a wonderful experience to know that I met some incredible people, and I got so many like numbers that day, took so many pictures, and it's just a great memory entirely. And I wouldn't have had that concert experience any other way. It doesn't stop there. I actually ended up at the same hotel as B.A.P. Yes, me and my friends stayed at the same hotel. So the next morning, we went to get our coffee first, and we went to go pack our stuff, but then we said we were gonna go in the lobby and everything, see if we could say bye, whatever. You know, we weren't really the type of people who just sit around the lobby and everything. That's just not what we personally wanted to do, but we're like, you know what, we're here, let's do it. Get the full fan experience, why don't we? So we're sitting there, and so I'm talking with other people, and other people are like, hey, you got picked, da, 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 da. And they're talking like, how did it feel and stuff. If one more person asked me how he smelled, I'm gonna punch somebody. I didn't smell him. Why would I do that? I'm talking to some other people, and I see somebody come out of the elevator, and I'm like thinking, this person wearing a hat, and it's like a black hat, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, that's him, Chan. I could tell by his jawbone. This bottom half of his face, his hat was down, so it literally was only his face, bottom half of his face. So he walks behind me with the manager, and I look, like they walk really close too. I look at him and I say, happy birthday, bro. And they both look at me and just burst out laughing. It's the funniest thing ever. I saw everybody in the lobby who's a fan or was a part of the concert just start laughing. It was hilarious. So I made that impression on him, Chan. Youngjae, thank you for starting the happy birthday, bro thing, because that was the best part of the concert next to me being picked on stage. I love that. That was hilarious. After Himchan, Youngjae actually came out, and Youngjae is the only one who was not hiding at all. He literally was like leather jackets, sunglasses. He looked cool, and he had his coffee and everything. I was like, 94 liners, hey, that's how we do. Yup, that's how we do. 94, and so I said, bye, Youngjae, thanks for coming. We were all like greeting him and everything like that. He didn't say nothing to us until he got to the door, and he was like posing and stuff like that, like holding his hands up as if he was saying bye. I'm like, he think he's so cool, doesn't he? Fight me. He was all taking pictures outside and everything, but we didn't go disturb them or anything once they got outside. After Youngjae was Yong Guk, and again, it was so awkward. It was cute. Oh my God, I love him so much. And he was wearing a cute little bucket hat and everything, and it was just awkward. I was saying, bye, Yong Guk, thanks. And I was like, Yong Guk, I'll take it off. I real life did that, but it was the funniest thing ever. Daehyun, Jungkook, and Zella all came out at the same time. I didn't really see Daehyun. Jungkook and Zella were right there, and then Daehyun was on the other side of Zella. And I was like, bye guys, thanks for coming. So Zella and Jungkook legit said bye. They were like waving and everything like that. They like looked directly, Jungkook looked directly into my eyes, and I like waved at both of them, and they were waving back and everything. And it's cool because I feel like they only did that because, you know, they knew who I was. It was amazing that we got to say bye to them. So after they were gone, we were like, okay, let's go get this. And then me and my friend were like, okay, they're leaving. We're gonna go now, because we needed to go to Rite Aid or CVS, whichever one we ended up going to. And then so we were walking and everything. Their van actually passed by us as we were crossing the street. Man, I'm so happy. I wore the cutest little jeans that fit my shape, and then I was wearing an off-shoulder shirt similar to this one. It's like a white off-shoulder shirt that was showing off my little tattoo over here. I'm like, I hope Yong Guk saw it. He likes his girls tatted. No, I'm kidding. I'm so happy I decided to look cute. I didn't do my makeup though, so they saw me without makeup on, and that's cool because I want Yong Guk to know what I look like when I wake up in the morning. Guys, I'm so corny. I'm so lame. I am such a fangirl. I don't understand how anybody's dealing with me right now. I'm just happy that it happened, and words cannot express what that means to me right now. Like every time I think about it, it's just so surreal. But I literally got to meet my favorite group and be there with them and experience the concert at the same time. And that's just always going to be something that's held dear to my heart. That's it, guys. That's really it. That's the B.A.P experience. That's what it is. I ended up having to leave my friend. She had to go back to Sacramento. I had to go back to Seattle. Jackie, I miss you. Irene, I miss you. My family, I miss you. Mom, can I come sleep on your couch? Please, please, please. Okay, I'm gonna do it anyways. But that was really it. I hope you guys enjoyed that experience as much as I did. I wanted to feel, I kept getting told that I felt like people felt like I represented fans very well up there, and it wasn't not in my intentions. I always think about that. I do honestly think about, like, if I ever met idols, what would I say, what would I do, or anything like that, because I do feel like it's important for people to know that how the international fans think or feel and everything like that, and to get that love from us just as much as they get from Korean fans and everything. And B.A.P has a really big international fan base, and I wanted them to really feel the love and how excited I was, because I wasn't gonna be fake on stage. Nope, I'm fangirling. I ain't gonna be all calm and cool and collected like I saw some people be. I'm like, hell nah, I am not about that life. I don't even know what calm, cool, and collected is unless I'm dealing with a customer that I don't want to deal with, but that's another story for another day. But it felt nice to be told that I was, like, representing other fans, other babies. And, you know, that's kind of what I've always wanted to do. I've always known that I wanted to do something great, and I wanted to be known. And what better way to do that than combining the things that I love, fashion, makeup, and K-pop. So thank you guys so much for visiting my channel. It's very new and it's very rough right now, and I promise you I will only get better. 감사합니다. Thank you guys so much. Now, y'all can go ahead and like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, don't let me know. I don't even want to see a thumbs down, okay? I don't want it. I don't want it. Just go about your business. Select the notification button that's, like, this way. And hopefully you guys will be notified about more updates, and hopefully I get them out sooner than I got this one. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much, and I hope I see you all in the next video. Bye.
I see you. You're right there. What's up? That's a lot of stuff.